Hello everyone, Bob here, and welcome to the Voice of the Movies. For this week I was kind of hoping that I would have a new package from Waxwork by now, but I don't have it yet. So instead, we're going to go with Plan B, and that is since we were on a Tim Burton, Danny Elfman theme, kind of. I'm going with Edward Scissorhands. I remember Mom watching this movie a lot when I was a kid, and above all else, there's two things from this movie that has stood out in my mind over the years. The mechanical cookie machine, which has nothing to do with the score, I just threw it out there, and the score itself. If you've seen the movie itself, you'll know that it has somewhat of an otherworldly feel to it, and the Danny Elfman score accentuates that to a T. It almost seems like a fairy tale, from the way it opens with the opening credits and the score in the background. It almost makes you think of like a music box playing. To be honest, the scene at the beginning when the old lady's getting ready to tell the story to the girl in bed, it makes you think of a music box. But the most memorable thing is the chorus, the use of the vocals, and it's almost haunting at times, the effectiveness at which the music is used in this movie. But anyway, this this isn't an original pressing. This is a 2015 pressing that I have. There's the back, and the tracks, the introduction, the titles, and the story time, which I was telling you had felt like a music box, and the Castle on the Hill. And if you've seen the movie, there's like I don't know if you want to call it like a figuring out phase, where it's trying to have Edward is trying to find his footing, and the music does a good job of highlighting that, I guess would be the way to say that. And then that's all on side one, and side two flips over, and it's if you look on the back here, like I was saying, Edward meets the world where he's trying to find himself. Side two is poor Edward, and that's when things start to go haywire, where it's just building tension, and it the music, with the tent, you have this tense build up, and it finally pays off in the farewell and the grand finale are the two tracks that you really notice it the most. And like I say, you have that chorus going full bore, and it's haunting, and it's perfectly suits the movie. As for the record itself, it's just your standard run-of-the-mill black pressing, or black disc, I guess is the way to say it. But I'm not going to review the movie itself. I will cover it at some point, because I come away with that movie. I do have some questions about that movie. Not if one of these days I'll review it and you'll know what I mean. But the music, I don't know, it's kind of a theme, or it kind of follows the Vincent Price character, the inventor, and it's very effective. The whole score, it's definitely one of Danny Elfman's best works. It might not be one of them that pops to mind the most often, but it is definitely one of his best works. And the use of strings is great. The use of the your regular orchestral sections is great. I can't recommend this score without pointing out that it is kind of whimsical, and like I say, it does have like an otherworldly feel to it. But if you've ever seen the movie, you'll know that that suits that movie just fine. You know, perfect. I mean, it is the perfect score for that movie. And that's why I recommend this score to anybody who's into film scores, and anybody that's a Danny Elfman fan. Like I say, it's one of his best. I don't think I'd go out. I could say it's definitely his best, because I have some others of his that I do like better, but this is definitely one of his best works, and it's certainly one of them that when you hear Danny Elfman, it's one of the film scores that comes to mind. But for the pressing itself, it's nice, crisp. It isn't a heavy-duty audiophile pressing by any means, but it is a very clean pressing. Clean press, I guess. Not real sure how I'm supposed to say that, but no, if you like records and you're into scores, this is definitely one I would pick up. I give the score a solid, if you go out and buy it, 8 out of 10, definitely, easily. Whether you go the scissors. See, I'm fried from being in the doing field work all day. I apologize, but whether you're a record collector, or whether you want it to stream on like Amazon Music, or find the CD, it's definitely worth checking out. So, like I say, I was hoping to have a package today. I knew there was an outside shot of the of a certain package from Waxwork, and anybody that follows Waxwork Records and has probably placed similar orders knows they have shipped this week, and tracking has it very easily could be here later on. When I'm recording this on Friday night, but it could be here, very easily be here in the morning, and if it is, I'll get a video out either late tomorrow or early Sunday of an unboxing, so you guys can see it. I won't have had a chance to listen to it, but I'll definitely have an unboxing for you guys as soon as I get it. So I hope you enjoyed the content of this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to have new content up daily, whether it's score reviews or film reviews, or just cool little things in my collection. Feel free to follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Just search Bob the Film Guy. And thank you so much for watching. This is Bob, signing off.